Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me on this warmer than normal day. As you can see, I want to bring you guys 5 positive affirmations that will help start your day, in your day, and sometimes even during your day, because we go through life so vastly and sometimes we forget that we are a moving chamber. And with doing so, sometimes we take ourselves too far out of our element that we don't even realize where we are. And by that can bring anxiety, fear, depression, sadness, and overall negativity to our daily thoughts. So the reason why I am bringing you guys positive affirmations is because positive affirmations is just to assure your reality is positive. And it's to assure your reality in many different forms and many different spoken words, and just words that basically affirm who you are as a person and where you are and where you stand in this human form. So again, this is going to be quick. I just want to get some positive words out to you guys, because you don't want to ever lose yourself in life. And sometimes as millennials and even as the older generations, we get caught up either in work or social media. And in doing so, we believe in so much in other people's lives that we forget to believe in ourselves. So why not start today? Why not be present in the midst of your world and say, I am calling my universe to my center, and I am going to be aware of everything that I say, speak, feel, and acknowledge in my thoughts. So, 5 affirmations, here we go. The success of others will not make me jealous. Number 1. So important for us to understand what that means, because again, when we are in the social media realm, we feel like, oh my gosh, I have to be famous. I have to have some type of worth in that aspect in order for me to feel worthy. And it's not true. You know, other people do not determine your happiness. You determine what you call out into the universe is positive. So just because someone is escalating in their career doesn't mean you can't do the same. And I've learned that with speaking things into the existence and making things affirmative, the more you practice it, the more it becomes a reality, the more it becomes real, the more it tastes real on your taste buds, the more it gives off that warming effect that I can achieve anything. So the success of others, sure, other people may be successful, but that doesn't mean you can't be successful yourself. Most of the time people are successful at what they love doing, at what they've called to their universe. So it's time for you to make that decision today and say, hey, this is what I'm good at, this is what I love to do, this is what I would do if I had to do it for free. And this is what I'm going to continue to doing further on, because it makes me happy and it brings of worth to my presence. So the success of others do not make me jealous. And before you know it, the more you say it, and I'm going to say it again, the success of others do not make me jealous. The more you say it, and you scroll through a timeline and you're like, okay, you know, I'm so proud of them, congratulations, keep scrolling. Or if I'm at work, you know, somebody's getting praised for their celebratory act, or you know, whatever that has called them into action of to be praised by, then I will say, you know what, no worries, because I can do that same thing, if not better, but that's not meant for me. So I need to follow my journey and reach my destination when time permits itself. My favorite term is no worries, just because as soon as you say it, everything just falls. Everything falls, everything sends up into the universe, everything sends up into the God of your understanding, to where you don't even have to worry or think about it anymore. A lot of times what gives us anxiety is that we're thinking too much about stuff that we cannot control. We're of the universe, and you can become one with the universe by remembering that you are a flow with the universe. You are a section in the universe. That is very important because with you the universe goes. The next one is, I will speak with confidence and self-assurance. Sweating? No problem. I will speak with confidence and self-assurance. This is also a staple in our words that we should be granting ourselves, is because a lot of times when we go out for that job interview, or when we speak to that woman that we love, or when we speak to that man that we desire, we're timid and we're fretful of what's to come next because we don't want to go out and explore. And a lot of times we're stuck in our shell that keeps us closed-minded and ultimately reduces our strength into what we can become and who we are. You know, we lessen our value when we don't realize that we are important, and all of us are. So speak with confidence, and speaking with confidence comes with practice, comes with looking at yourself in the mirror, telling yourself, I am beautiful, I am powerful, I am strong, I am worthy. Those are some other affirmations, positive affirmations, but it comes with practice. It doesn't, sometimes it comes overnight, sometimes it doesn't, just depending on who you are and, you know, how much anxiety you have, which for me is greatly. So I've had to overcome a lot of obstacles in my life, and in order to do that, I had to practice and tell myself that, hey, I am okay because I am present in my atmosphere, in my environment, in my spirit, in my soul, and in my mind. I am present, because if you're absent in your mind, it's like a, what do I always say? It's like a sailboat wandering across the sea. Don't know where to turn, don't know where to go. The next affirmation is, money comes easy for me. I love this affirmation so much, not because I love money, because as we know, money can turn us all different avenues, but I love this affirmation so much because it reminds me, in this money motivated world, that money is simple. Money doesn't have to be complicated. Money doesn't have to be a downfall. It can be as simple as just uttering the words, money comes easy for me. And believe it or not, I would say these affirmations to myself or in the mirror, and before you know it, I went out for that job of my desire, and I ended up getting it because I was persistent and I was consistent, and I was resilient to the force that was acting upon me. So a lot of times it takes us to say those words. I don't like saying the term fake it till you make it, but in a sense it's a reality, and it can be real, because you can say and be like, oh, money comes easy to me. 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 Because you realize how easy it is to make money. You can go out for a job right now, get your money, stack it up or whatever, or you can, you know, follow your passion and, you know, let the money come to you in the aspect of respect and of a great desire and aspiration of yours. So when you say, you know, these affirmations, reassure yourself with confidence that you're telling yourself the truth. They always say, see it to believe it, but when you take the aspect of believing is seeing, then you're able to create a more powerful affirmation in yourself, and you're able to see greater beyond words. The next one, if I fail, I will fail forward. I love this one as well. I just saw this one today, because a lot of times we do fail. And when we fail, sometimes failure gets us down. Sometimes failure gets us deep in the desert where we're dry and stank and, you know, don't want to pull out. Okay? And because we're so stuck in this mind frame that I have to be depressed because this is a depressing world. I have to be sad because I'm not there yet. It doesn't have to be like that. It all changed with your mind. Ever heard that your mind can play tricks on you? Well, take it from me. From someone who deals with anxiety on a regular daily basis, whose words sometimes jumble up together or go faster than one another, or sometimes even slow down than normal because I'm so anxious about nothing really, or anxious about the next thing. And a lot of times we work ourselves up so much because this world is so fast paced, it's so moving, it's so much social media driven, it's hard to focus. And when your mind is going everywhere, you're gonna always feel like a failure because you're not set, or you're not concentrating on one set path. So when you focus and you set your mind to something, then you can proceed to follow with caution. But if you're all over the place, then of course that's going to result in your life. So when you fail, know that you fail forward and not backwards, because failing forward means you learning from your mistakes, and that you can overcome anything that has happened or that will happen because you have faith in yourself. And positive affirmations will teach you faith just by saying it. Saying it, release those vibrations, those hums out into your body and out in your mouth. And so you release that same vibration out into the universe. So much positivity gets released into the universe when you say these positive affirmations that those positive things will act back. Karma comes around. Karma is real, but there is such thing as good karma. You let out good things come back to you. So even if you don't believe it, eventually you will, because you'll say it so much. You'll just be driving down the road. Money comes easy to me. I can reassure myself anytime. If I fail forward. And you say those words so much that it becomes natural, and before you know it, your life turns into a beautiful butterfly that soars so high. And one of the things, before I get to this last affirmation, positive affirmation, you want to recognize those things as they're happening, because the minute that you forget, the minute that you have to start from scratch, and you forget all what you've taught yourself, and you never want to fall backwards. You always want to fall forward if you do fall. So that way you're learning and you're not digressing. My commitment to myself is real. I love this one as well, because as young adults, as the youth, it's hard for us to commit to things, whether it's our hair, whether it's our health, whether it's, whether we're trying to lose weight. Of course, we all know how hard it is to do that, how hard it is to commit. It's not hard it is to lose weight, but how hard it is to commit. So once you commit to something, you can see it through. But it first starts with yourself. Commit to your mind, commit to your spirit, commit to your everyday life, commit to the words you say to yourself, and commit to the love that you give yourself, because the more that you commit to yourself, the more you can do unto others what you've done to you in a positive aspect. So sometimes if that takes saying, oh, let me just commit to my faith first, let me start out with that, then it goes, well, let me commit to my love, then let me commit to my relationship, and let me have a healthy relationship, so that way I can see myself having a healthy future. But we can't do unto others until we do unto ourselves, so that we know that it's real in us. Because if we don't see it in ourselves, how can we see ourselves in someone else, right? So those are the 5 positive affirmations that I wanted to give you guys today. The success of others will not make me jealous. Don't worry about what somebody else is doing. Don't worry about what I'm doing. And I'm not going to worry about what you're doing, because you know what? We all have different paths, and we are all successful. Why? Because we're breathing. We're shining lights on a new day. We're dressing as we feel. We're expressing ourselves. We're giving ourselves good looks in the mirror. We're smiling. We're feeling confident. So no worries. I will speak with confidence and self-assurance. I will make sure that I know who I am first. I will make sure that I love myself to full capacity in order to achieve my daily desires. Money comes easy for me. Money comes easy for me because money is simply made. As easy as it can be made, as easy as I can smile. So no worries, no limits on money and how much I can make, because it's easy, it's out there, it permits itself to be with you. If I fail, I fail forward. There's no such thing as failure when you're destined for greatness. My commitment to myself is real. Commit. Hold yourself together. You are okay. If you fall, you will fall forward, not backwards. Committing is the first step to know that you are a being of love. Alright? Thank you so much, guys, for joining me on a time of Treehouse Talks. I'll see you in my next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you so shall wish. Please do so. And I'll see you guys later. Alright? Bye.